Alright, so, my favourite Lancia finally turned up in the used car lot, and I've been just itching for an excuse to take it out on the track. I gave it a quick tune based on my Celica's setup, but I haven't tested it yet. No time for that though. I want to race. Luckily, Gran Turismo has added some new missions in the form of endurance races. The one we're taking part in today is at Kyoto Driving Park. So, let's get to it. Yes, we are finally away. I am so excited to drive this car. It's one of my favourite cars of all time, and I've been looking forward to see how it will perform in the new Gran Turismo. Oh, that turn-in is fantastic. I think the Celica's tune is fitting quite well into this car. The power also seems to be giving the car enough to not only hold its own, but move up through the pack quite quick. In fact, spoiler alert, it's going to be a very action-packed first lap, because there ain't many cars left at the end of it. We claim new positions all the way up the hill, and by the top, we're already in 9th position. But as we come over the rise into a nice sweeping corner, we get a little bit overzealous, and accidentally rear-end the Evo. Sorry about that, I do feel a bit guilty. Apparently not too guilty though, because after around the corner, I hit it again. I think I've lost all moral high ground in this race already. Now, with the rate that I'm overtaking these cars, you may be wondering, what fuel setting am I on? Well, I'm actually sitting on fuel setting 4, and this is actually economical enough to last the entire 1 hour race without using the pits once. I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but you could. I'm actually very surprised at how well this tune is working out to be. It's very stable, it's got the acceleration, and if you're running a little wide, tapping that brake just brings the nose in perfectly. I can already tell that this car is going to become a regular in my races. Ooh, look! A Beetle! One day, I'm going to have to do a tune of one of those cars. It'll be very interesting. But not today, Beetle. I've got a mission to do. As we reconnect onto the main Kyoto circuit, we find ourselves right behind the NSX. Now the NSX is an amazing car, but admiring this car is not the reason we're here. So we bide our time, wait for the hairpin coming up, and then we dive on into the inside, taking 4th place. After that, we just need to worry about the podium spots. So, let's count them down. As we hit the uphill section on the 2nd lap, that's our 3rd place, and we are carrying some serious speed. And that aforementioned speed allowed us to claim 2nd place after the long corner. 2 down and 1 to go. As we come up to the final corner at the end of the 3rd lap, we make our move on the inside. Ooh, a little bit of contact, but that's us, up into 1st. Hold on, that's not right. Bear with me a second, something seems to have gone awry. I don't think the Alpha driver got the message that I'm the hero of this story. I don't know where he picked up the sudden determination, but by the end of the 1st corner, we're already on the attack. And by the uphill section, we claim what is rightfully ours. And this time, we have no trouble holding it. So long, Alpha. By the end of the 11th lap, our lead is substantial, but our lap times are starting to increase due to tyre wear, so time to visit those pits. While we're here, we'll grab some brand new sports hard tyres and about 14% fuel, just so when these tyres wear out, we can increase the power to keep those lap times good. Okay, and we're done in the pits. With no threat coming from behind for the rest of the race, we're going to need something to entertain ourselves. So, let's see how many back markers we can overtake by the end of the race. 1. No, I'm not going to count every back marker that we overtake. But keep an eye out, because cars had a habit of going into the pits every time that I wanted to overtake them. So hopefully I haven't missed any, and my tally is accurate. Like I said earlier about this car's performance, it is doing incredibly well. Especially on the first half of the track, it just seems to fly past anything in its way. If you are struggling with this endurance race, I highly recommend checking out the tunes of this car. And if you don't own the car, the tune should fit the Celica pretty well. Anyway, I'll just let this montage play out for a little bit, and we'll decide to pick this up a bit closer to the finish. Oh, hey Takumi. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we'll pick this up again a little later. And there goes number 11, the final back marker we reached before the end of the race. Now, we're onto the final lap. And, a minute 59 after starting that, second place crosses the line. At this point, we're unstoppable. So, take a nice deep breath, and then we just cruise home to the finish line for a nice comfortable win. And that's it. The end of the endurance race. I guess the only thing left to do now is skip past all this result stuff and head over to the garage so we can see how this car was tuned. Now if you're interested in copying this tune, feel free to take screenshots or pause the video and just grab the information you need. I really hope it helps, and if it does, or you improve on it, please let me know. That brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe. Honestly, anything helps. Anyway, bye!